Jackie Lewis with Bionic Buzz. We're here at the Last Chance for Animals Compassion Gala in Beverly Hills, California at the Beverly Hilton. And we have amazing guests for the red carpet tonight, Priscilla Presley, Elaine Hendrix, and many more, including Lisa Ann Walters. So stay tuned. So tell us your names.
Dan O'Hanks.
Alexis Iacono.
And tell us a little bit about this amazing painting.
Well, George Gallo, who's like an internationally known filmmaker, but he's also internationally known landscape artist. His paintings hang in museums all over the world, and he and his wife love animals. I mean, I refer to his wife as Ace Ventura. They live up in the hills.
Julie.
And she puts food out for all of them, and they come knocking on her back door. But when I mentioned the gala, they couldn't make it, but they said, go to one of the museums, pick out a painting, and I'll donate it to Last Chance for Animals. So this is the one I picked.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about the painting?
I actually don't know a lot about the painting, but there's a little tag over here that.
Okay, so it's called Solitary Tree. It's just magnificent, beautiful.
It's about a solitary tree.
Yeah, obviously. What are the odds?
So great. Well, thank you so much, and I think that's wonderful that he's done that for this amazing cause.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
You have a good day. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So tell us your name.
I'm E.G. Daly.
And how are you involved with Last Chance for Animals?
I've been involved. I met Chris when I was 15 years old, and I've been watching him and supporting him and protesting and fighting the fight for animals since the beginning of, since Last Chance for Animals started. And I just have a huge heart for Chris DeRose and Last Chance for Animals and how much they've grown and how many animals they've saved from terrible exploitation and abuse. So I'm just here because I will do anything for them. So I just support Last Chance for Animals on every level. Yeah.
That's wonderful. Can you tell us what projects you're working on?
I do the voice of Tommy Pickles on the Rugrats, which just got a brand new reboot on Nickelodeon and Paramount Plus. And I do. I have a movie out that's in the film circuit, the film festival circuit, called The Blonde Experiment. And what else? I've got some new music I just recorded. I'm releasing an EP at some point soon. So just a whole bunch of beautiful stuff.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
And where can we find you on social media?
You can find me at Real E.G. Daily. Pretty much everywhere. Facebook is just E.G. Daily, but Real E.G. Daily, Instagram, Twitter. Yeah.
Thank you so
You're
much.
welcome.
My name is Sarah Lawrence.
And what are you doing here tonight, Sarah?
I'm hosting. I'm hosting.
I
again.
think that's something you do very well.
Yeah, thank you. I think the last animal charity thing we did at the Improv, they saw me do it, and then they were like, "Do you want to do this one?" And I was like, "Yeah, of course." So that's what's happening tonight. So I'm very excited to be here. Yeah.
And you have a big love for animals as well.
I do. Yeah, we were just looking at this little guy with his little bung legs, and he's got my boyfriend has a Dachshund. It's 17, and so I think his little legs are going, but he's so cute. But he's very sprightly. We just changed his food, and he's running around, so he's great. Yeah.
Can you tell us what projects you're working on as well?
You know what? I have a mobile bar business, and so that's my main thing. And so I've got 3 events going on right now, and I'm trying to juggle everything, but that's my main thing. Yeah.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah, it's called Cali Craft Cocktails. If anybody's having a party, we come to your house and we do everything, build the whole bar section from scratch.
That is fantastic. And where can we find you on social media?
I'm at the Sarah Lawrence or Cali Craft Cocktails. Yeah, thank you.
Tell us about your work with this organization.
Well, Last Chance for Animals does all kinds of events and that I show up for, demonstrations, protests. I haven't done any of their undercover work, but I'm certainly a big supporter of that. And it's essentially all they have to do is call, and I'm there.
Well, I know you've done so much, so you really deserve this award. And Lisa, you guys have been friends for many years.
Best friends for several decades. She won't let me say how long, but when did Parent Trap start shooting? that day.
So obviously you admire all her work with what she's doing.
So much. She's really a hero of mine, and she's a force, a real force, and lives what she, there are people that are activists, and you'll find them lecturing you on things, and Elaine has never been that. She just has sort of quietly lived her life in a way that she thinks is, she fell off her shoes, in a way that she thinks is, that people should live their lives. And then, if you ask her, she'll tell you about this subject or that event, and she's just a miracle, and she never stops, really. I've seen her turn down work, but I've never seen her turn down an animal event that needs her.
So what advice would you give people in terms of what to do, how to help rescue animals? Any advice you could give people?
I always say that helping animals is really very easy. You just have to make different choices, that's all. Go fur free, buy faux leather, adopt, don't shop, enjoy humane entertainment, eat plants, and support organizations like Last Chance for Animals.
Well, thank you so much. Have fun tonight, and congratulations on Abbott.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
So you look so beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you.
Tell everyone your name.
My name is Adrienne Janik, and I'm here to support LCA, as I have done before. I'm happy that we're actually back, because it's been 3 years since they've had their gala and we lost our light. I'm all about good lighting. Where's my light? I think they've...
They're working on it.
It's okay. We're just having some technical difficulties. It's okay.
And I think we usually have a light, but today we had such good lighting. We didn't put our light. Michael. So sorry. Oh my gosh, that's a beautiful outfit. Thank you.
There we go. Let there be light. Okay, we're good.
Okay. So tell us, obviously, how you're involved with the organization.
I'm involved with the organization. I learned through Christopher Amoroso, who's involved with LCA, and he's an amazing photographer and has shot every celebrity in Hollywood. And I've worked with him many times before, and we became friends over the years. And he's the one that introduced me to this amazing organization, and I just felt really connected with it, because I always say there's many animal organizations out there, but the difference between those and LCA is LCA actually puts their money where their mouth is. If they say they're going to go help an animal, they actually go help. And they mean business, and whatever money they raise goes to the animals. So to me, it's a win-win.
Well, and that's so important, because like you said, there are many organizations. It's good to know where your dollars go.
Exactly, that's the thing. I mean, you want to make sure your money is going to actually help, and LCA definitely does that. So it's...
So are you working on any projects right now?
I am. I actually completed a series that I was hosting called Overhaul, and it's a car makeover show on Discovery. I filmed over 100 episodes, and that series has come to an end, which is okay, because we had a long run. But I just completed my first film this past week, and at the end of the month I'll be filming a pilot. So lots of fun stuff ahead. I'm really excited to get back into the scripted world.
That's wonderful. And where can we find you on social media?
You can find me at Adrienne Janik on both Instagram and Facebook.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Tell us your name.
Hi, my name's Roxy Dar.
And how are you involved with this organization, Roxy?
Well, my compassion and love for animals since I was a little girl, and I'm a singer-songwriter, and I write a lot of songs dedicated to our animals. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And where can we find your music?
You can find it on any of the social media sites. You can find it on Apple Music, Roxy Dar, RoxyDarr. Yeah.
Well, have fun tonight. Thank you so much.
You look so lovely tonight, too.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
It's an exciting night, so thank you for having me.
So here we are with Stacey.
Yes.
And you're an award recipient.
I am. Very honored to be here. Very honored to be given this award. Overwhelmed.
So tell us how you've been involved with the organization.
Well, I've known about Chris for years. I've been doing animal work since 2008. I've been involved with animals all my life, but working with organizations for the last maybe 15 years. I love Last Chance for Animals. I love Chris DeRose. I love everything the group does. What else can I say? I do everything besides knock down walls at UCLA. I mean, anything I can do for animals. I do that if I had the balls that Chris does. Trust me.
Thank you so much. And, where can we find you on social media?
I think I'm on Instagram at Sloan Kivo. That's my Hollywood name, Kivo. And I'm on Facebook, Stacey Kivowitz. I'm everywhere.
And what advice would you give to people who want to get into animal rescue?
Just jump in. Don't wait. Don't think about it. Jump in and help. We need everybody, all hands on. It's now. The time is now. Get involved now. The abuse is never stopping, never ending, and we need as much help as we can get.
Well, thank you for taking the time.
Of course.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you. Animals, how have you been involved in this organization?
I started with LCA when they were doing a protest for the dog meat trade. And so they were working in conjunction with another organization, and we were outside the Korean consulate where I got arrested for a hot second until I knew my rights and I knew the facts about what was going on. But I'm just so grateful for them, everything from protesting on the street to straight up information about healthier food choices to legislation. And they're just a magnificent organization about keeping everybody together. I mean, just staying in a community and inviting people in as activists to give knowledge, to arm people with knowledge about how to make better choices and how to be a voice for the voiceless. And what better night to do this and to honor one of my very best friends, Elaine. Makes me so happy. So I'm very, very happy for my friend. Hi, Elaine. I was talking about you. How'd you know it? So glad to be here. Just really, just lovely. With my 80s earrings that are probably stuck to my head. But they just are doing such amazing work all the time. And they have such a great way of reaching out to so many. It's not just the fellow activists that they're talking to. You know what I mean? They really are able to reach people in a way that that deserves celebrating all year long.
And what projects are you working on right now?
So I'm on SpongeBob SquarePants. I'm Pearl Krabs. And so SpongeBob has a couple of other derivative shows like Camp Coral and what the heck is the other one? The Patrick Show. And I've been doing a lot of Curb Your Enthusiasm, which is really fun. And Loot with Maya Rudolph. Only Maya Rudolph, right, could make being a bajillionaire a funny and heartfelt thing. So, yeah, trying to stay out of trouble and looking forward to, now that we're back, is doing a lot more stuff for the animals.
Yeah, exactly, because we're back after COVID. So
I know. It feels like there was such a beautiful moment, right, when they were just something as simple as getting the dogs out of the shelters, and then everybody's like, oh, I'm going to surrender them again. And so it's like, I just try to think of like how you can make the connection to wanting to protect animals. It's something as simple as go volunteer and just walk dogs. You know, sign petitions, share petitions. It's really the littlest things that might get one dog adopted, make one more vote count, to be able to get something up to Sacramento to change a law here or there. So there's not anything that's too small to do, you know?
And where can we find you on social media?
Lori Allen 1, I think, on Twitter, and then Lori Talk 4 on Instagram.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Have a beautiful night.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you, ladies. Thank you.
From Bionic Buzz, how are you?
Hi, good. How are you? That's a fabulous name.
So tell us how you're involved with this organization.
Yeah, so I met Chris DeRose. Back in the day, we were trying to get the last elephant out of the LA Zoo and did not succeed. But that's where I met him and realized his passion and devotion. And then also the hard work that they do behind the scenes, the brutal undercover investigations that can really lead to changes in laws.
No, it's so important, all the work that's being done. And can you tell us what projects you're working on right now?
Yes, so during COVID, where we were all shut down, I started doing the Truest Blood podcast. And we're having a blast. So I'm talking to all my old castmates and directors and producers and writers, and it's been pretty incredible.
Oh, that's wonderful.
It is.
And where can we find that?
Anywhere you get your podcasts.
And What advice would you give to people who want to get into animal rescue?
Oh my gosh, that is a good question. Anyone who wants to help animals in any regard. So different people have different passions. Like Chris, I don't even think he has a dog and a cat, but he's doing planet-changing work. So whatever their passion is, I saw an article about someone who bought a dog, a purebred dog that was unhealthy, and discovered that puppy mills exist, and wrote a letter to that owner of that mall every week for a year or two, and shut down not only that store, but it was a chain, 50 stores. So just look at your piece and what you're passionate about, and do what you can, even if it's this much.
Oh, that's great advice. Thank you. And where can we find you on social media?
I am on everything pretty much as Kristen Bauer. Every once in a while I had to put in an I am, but yeah, Instagram mainly.
Thank you so much. Have fun tonight.
Yeah, thank you.
Anything next on the project list for you?
So here we are with Chris DeRose, the founder and president of Last Chance for Animals. How are you feeling tonight?
Feeling pretty good. I mean, yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. So a lot of people showed up. I mean, I guess it looks like everybody plus their friends showed up.
Well, that's a good thing.
Yeah, it's a very good thing. I'm really impressed with the turnout. And it's just now, since I'm up here on the red carpet, I'm looking out over it. A lot of people out here. And it just goes to show you that people do care and that people do want to support this kind of cause.
So tell us a little bit about how the organization got started.
It got started because a dog that walked into an acting class, and the dog, and the teacher told me to put him outside. So I went to put him outside, and I was afraid he'd get hit by a car. So I brought him back inside, and I asked the teacher if I could keep him with me until, I get him a good home. Anyway, that dog is the thing that got me going. And that was back in 1979. And I took the dog home, and he laid in bed. He kicked me with his butt, move over. And I went to turn around to look at him like this. And I swear the dog was looking at me and laughing. He was great. And that dog got me started in this.
You've done it.
Yeah.
Well, tell us where everyone can find info on your organization.
You can find us on lcanimal.org. lcanimalsingular.org.
Well, have a wonderful time tonight.
Thank you very much. Thank you for coming. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So here we are with Susan Olsen.
Yep, that's me.
Last Chance for Animals.
Yes, good organization.
So how long have you been involved with them?
Gosh, I've been coming to this event for at least 5 years. I mean, we lost a couple of years of events, because of nonsense. But this is a wonderful organization. I've been involved with animals officially for about 15 years, but unofficially all my life.
I know, you've done so much for animals. I love your cat ears.
Thank you.
They're so cute. So,
I started out, I got involved with hands-on foster parenting. I got my training and everything for taking care of kittens and puppies for the shelters. And anytime I got a call for a litter of puppies, I already had a house full of kittens. So the cats really are in much more of a crisis because so many of them are being born without homes. And, the cats, domestic cats and dogs are really our creations. There's no wild habitat for them to live in, so for any of them to be born without a home is really a crime. And it's raining cats and kittens. So please, people, spay and neuter. And, I love the fact that a lot of people adopted during the lockdowns. I hope you held on to your babies and go get some more.
I love that. Thank you so much, Susan. Where can people find you on social media?
Oh, you can find me in jail on social media because I'm usually in Facebook jail. I'm usually banned.
started Twitter?
I've been banned from Twitter as well. You can find me on Getter, and I haven't been very good about social media lately.
Well, we love you so much, and so great to see you.
Thank you. Great to see you.
So, Priscilla, tell us how you're involved with Last Chance for Animals.
I've been involved with Last Chance for Animals for about 15 years now. I try to come to every event that I can if I'm in town and to support Chris. This has been his lifelong, really, job, per se, to take care of animals, rescue animals. His whole life has been, it could have been, it's a pretty rough life with the rescuing and everything, and I'm involved with that as well. I rescue myself, and all my animals are rescues.
Yes. Here's your son.
My son, yes.
Hello.
And he has a new dog, too. So
Yeah.
Did you rescue the dog?
Yeah, I did. Well, I did. Yeah. Yeah.
And I hear you have some music as well, right?
Yeah, my band Them Guns just finished an album about a month ago. It wrapped up, and our first single drops on Halloween. Thank you.
And what do you guys think of, obviously, the Elvis movie, right? Just incredible.
It was great. It really was great. It was. I was very nervous about it at first. It's Baz Luhrmann, because that Baz does his own thing. I know he's a brilliant, but what he did, I don't think any other director could do. He is so creative and has such a mind, and it was very, very. The movie was great. I can't say enough, and I can't say enough about Austin Butler. His performance was unbelievable.
And then you just did a film as well, didn't you? About. I thought you did a film.
No, not recently.
About animals, or?
No, I haven't. Not recently.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And can you just give one little advice to people who want to get into animal rescue?
Rescuing? Oh my gosh. Well, first of all, this organization, Last Chance for Animals, is great. They have all the rescuers and companies, or not companies, but groups of people and organizations that have a slew of animals, especially what's going on in Ukraine. A lot of animals came in, unbelievable. We're on the streets just walking homeless. And it's all sad stories. They just need to be rescued now and given a great home and care. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time.
Thank you so much.
So you are on my favorite show, and you are amazing.
Thank you.
So it's a pleasure to meet you. Let's first talk about Last Chance for Animals, why we're here. So tell us about this organization.
I think this organization is incredible. I think what they do about saving animals and really stepping in when they're in need is the most important thing ever. And specifically for me, I'm here in support of Elaine tonight, and I'm really, really just grateful to be able to see her be honored in this way on behalf of all the work that she does for animals. Her passion and it just seeps through her pores. I'm just so grateful.
Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah. So now, is there a movie coming along? I know it. Do we know, or
There's some things in the works. Yes. That's all I can say. But there's some stuff in the works, and I'm really excited for it to get out.
Oh, great. And are you working on any other projects right now that you can talk about?
Not that I can talk about.
Okay, we're gonna.
But yes, fortunately.
Oh, great. So, where can we find you on social media?
Well, on social media, on the Instagram, JStewIII, and on the Twitter, I'm Stewart_III. There's a lot of I's because I'm a third. So yeah.
Oh, I love that. That's great.
Yeah.
Well, I am thrilled to meet you. I'm so happy you're here for this great cause as well, and have fun tonight.
Thank you.
So, tell us about Last Chance for Animals.
I think Last Chance for Animals is the last chance for us. Especially today, this is such a great organization. And
okay, I think so. Sorry, everybody, we had a little backdrop issue there. Go ahead.
Yes, but, without animals, I just don't think life is worth living, especially today.
Yeah, especially today.
They're one thing we can count on, no matter what, and this is such a great organization. I'm so glad Susan asked me to be her date, and I'm just very happy to be here.
So tell us what projects you're working on right now.
I'm sorry?
What projects are you working on right now?
I've got a new record coming out, Boulevards of Splendor, that Matt Sorum from Guns N' Roses produced with Billy Corgan from Smashing Pumpkins, and Slash and Duff are on it, and it's just an amazing record. And I'm hitting the road to go to Europe in March. So.
Oh, that's really nice.
But I've been a professional chainsaw artist for the last 22 years. And so I continue to do that as well.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yes, in fact, I do a lot of people's animals. I don't want to continue to do that anymore, though, because usually it's when they've passed away, and I'm dealing right now with an elderly dog, and you know, and it's so sad, but we just keep going back and adopting and adopting. It's just what we have to do, isn't it?
I love that, yes. So I think that's a great message for everyone out there as well, to just keep helping.
It's born in us. It's born in us. But yeah, thank you. It's very, very nice to be here.
So where can we find you on social media?
It would be either chainsawchick, CHICK.com for my chainsaw art, and Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Cherie Curry.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
So tell us how you're feeling about Last Chance for Animals.
I'm excited to be back in person, and I'm really excited because we're going to make some serious change tonight. We've got a sold-out audience, and we are going to be raising money for legislation, for change for animals. Just really excited to be back in person. Yeah.
And do you have any projects you can talk about right now that you're working on?
You know, there's some secret projects that I'm going to be raising money for tonight. So what LCA does is does undercover investigations that we cannot talk about, but I can tell you there are investigations going on tonight as we speak that need resources and funds. The video we're going to play tonight is showing everything that we raised from last year. It's going to show and actually showcase the laws that were changed as a consequence of being here, and give a little sneak peek into what we're up to for this year.
Oh, that's wonderful. And where can we find more information?
The Charity Angels. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
So tell us a little bit about your involvement with Last Chance for Animals, Nikki.
I came to this event a couple of years ago, and I absolutely fell in love with everybody and what they do. And Chris DeRose, I'm a huge fan. So I would probably say this is my favourite event of the year.
Oh, that's
yeah,
wonderful.
I love it. And I didn't realise that when I've been here that people bring their dogs. So I'm like, that's absolutely me. I'm bringing my dog. So finally I was able to bring Yoda.
Oh, and what a great name. How long have you had Yoda?
Yoda's 8 years old now. Yeah. He's a baller. He's used to red carpets. He's a very social dog, so it's nice to have an event. Of course, Last Chance for Animals allows bring dogs to their events, so I love it.
I think that is great. So can you tell us about any projects you're working on right now?
I have a couple movies coming out. I just had a shark movie called Man-Eater come out. That's coming out. And I've got a comedy and an action movie coming out in the next couple of months. And I start filming another one soon. So it's busy and it's good.
That's good.
Yeah.
Always good. And where can we find you on social media?
Just under my name, Nikki Whelan. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much. Have fun tonight.
Thank you, love.
So here we are with Jade. How are you?
I am loving this. What a great event. So glamorous for a good cause. People who are famous using that fame, not just for status or any just unimportant reason, but to make the world a kinder place. That's really, really wonderful.
Well, and what I love is you have been so involved with animals for, I don't even know how long, right?
Too long. I don't even want to say. But I will say this. We now have a global streaming network called Unchained TV. And this is available on television through Amazon Fire Stick, Roku device, Apple TV device. It's available online through unchainedtv.com. You can also get it right on your phone. It's all free. It's all nonprofit. I don't take a salary. It's all just to get the word out. And so what we do is Unchained TV. We do events like this, and we show people. And what we do is basically the most searched word on any streaming device is free. So what we do is give people free content. And so we're reaching a completely different audience. It's not people who are looking for animal rights or veganism. They're looking for free content, and we give them free content on Unchained TV. And that's what we're doing to get them in the tent, because the people who need to know this information are not getting this information, because mainstream media is pretty much controlled by the advertisers, meat, dairy, and pharmaceuticals, so they're not giving them the information. So even now, they can't get on the big streaming networks because they're becoming more corporate. So there's a lot of great information that's not getting out there, and we invite anybody who has vegan videos, animal rights videos, contact Unchained TV, DM us on Unchained_TV on Instagram, and we will put your videos out there.
Well, I love that. Well, thank you so much. And where can we find you personally on social media?
Unchained_TV.
Okay, great.
Yes.